Okay, let's jump right into this because this is a story that is developing by the minute. And honestly, the stakes could not be any higher. What's happening on the ground in Iran right now? Well, it could change absolutely everything.
This is it. This is the image that is sending shock waves all around the globe. A U.S. warplane is down. Not just down, but deep inside Iranian territory. And as the first few details start to trickle in, believe me, the story only gets more intense.
And look, this is so much more than just a piece of hardware. We're talking about an F-15 fighter jet. That's a two-seater. So you know what that means. There are two crew members on board, two pilots who, right now, are lost somewhere in hostile territory. So you might be asking yourself, how are we even piecing this all together? Well, what's so fascinating here is that the confirmation isn't coming from one single official announcement. Nope. It's coming from a whole chorus of different voices, and some of them usually sing very, very different tunes. You can almost see the pieces falling into place right here. First, Iranian state media kicks things off by broadcasting footage of the wreckage. That's a classic power move. But then, pretty quickly, the New York Times gets US and Israeli officials to actually confirm that the claims are true. And then bam, reports from the Wall Street Journal and Axios drop, confirming a US search and rescue mission is already in full swing. This is how a modern crisis unfolds, in real time across both enemy and allied lines. And that search and rescue operation, that is where this story goes from being a military incident to a full-on, high-stakes thriller. We are now in a desperate race against time, with two different sides locked in this contest over the very same prize. Let's just boil this down to its simplest terms. On one side, you've got US forces. Their mission is brutally simple: get their people out. On the other side, Iranian ground troops are sweeping the area with an equally clear objective: capture them. The outcome of this clash, it's going to have massive repercussions. So this is the question that just hangs over everything, isn't it? It's a question that's going to decide the fate of two people, for sure, but the answer could also be the spark that ignites a much, much larger conflict. But this is about so much more than just a rescue mission. The fate of these two pilots has instantly become a powerful weapon in a much larger propaganda war. And make no mistake, this is a huge moment. This is the first known time a US fighter jet has been lost inside Iran during this recent period of tension. A very dangerous new line has just been crossed. And the propaganda victory for Iran, if they succeed, it would just be immense. As security analyst Mikey Kay put it, capturing these crew members would be a significant propaganda ploy for the Iranian regime. I mean, just think of the images, right? The potential for forced confessions, the international humiliation. This is all about shaping the entire narrative of this conflict. So as we watch all of this play out, we're really seeing more than just a military operation. We are watching a geopolitical chess match where two pilots have suddenly become the most important pieces on the board, and the very next move could change the entire game.